The modern paradigm would have you believe that red hair, blonde hair, blue eyes, green eyes, and rhesus negative blood are mutations that arose out of nowhere. All legitimate royal families have rhesus negative blood, most of them also carrying R1BY DNA, which is from the Israelites who were created in the likeness of God. The rhesus negative bloodline is the purest representation of what the ancient Israelites would have been, and this is provable through not only prophecy, history, and genetics, but also through heraldry, which was given to them for the purpose that they may be identified in the end times. So, what is this rhesus negative blood? Rhesus negative blood is often called alien blood by scientists because it lacks the rhesus monkey blood antigen. 85% of the human population is Rh positive, with only 15% being Rh negative. And out of 612 primate species and subspecies recognized by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, not one of them has rhesus negative blood. Anthropologist and historian Robert Sepper has been bringing to light the fact that Cro-Magnon carried rhesus negative blood and for the last 30,000 years have remained nearly unchanged. A Cro-Magnon DNA sequence 28,000 years old was obtained from fossil bones discovered in the Pagliacci cave in Italy. Results show that the DNA is identical to the DNA sequences of modern Europeans. The DNA sequence has remained static and unchanged for 28,000 years. This means that Cro-Magnon was a fully modern individual. Re-examining the out-of-Africa theory and the origin of Europeans, in light of the genealogy, 7,556 haplotypes of 46 subclades and 17 major haplogroups were considered, and the finding that the European haplogroups did not stem from African haplogroups A or B is supported in the fact that bearers of the European haplogroups, as well as all non-African haplogroups, did not carry these SNPs. So besides the fact that this blood type seems to be alien in nature, what are some traits of rhesus negative blooded people? They usually have ESP, psychic abilities, having a feeling of just knowing that something is going to happen before it does. Higher than average IQ, a drive to seek out truth or answers, love of nature and outdoors, a feeling of not belonging or being an outsider, a love and interest for space and science, frequent empathetic illnesses, tendency toward healing professions, tendency to be in close proximity to inexplicable strange events. And now we get to the physical traits. They often have a larger than average head size, heightened senses including vision, stronger than average immune systems, lower than average body temperature, blood pressure, and a low pulse rate, an extra ribber vertebrae, which some people compare to the Adam and Eve story. They also have extremely high rates of left-handedness, and it's speculated that left-handedness actually comes from the rhesus negative bloodline. And as you know, Hebrew is written right to left. Could it be because it's written by left-handed rhesus negatives? More traits of this bloodline is reddish or blonde hair, and green or blue eyes that change and are piercing. You should know that geneticists compared mitochondrial DNA from blue-eyed individuals in countries as diverse as Jordan, Denmark, and Turkey, concluding that people with blue eyes have a single common ancestor that lived near the Black Sea area 8,000 years ago, spreading out with agriculture. The first blue-eyed humans were among the Proto-Indo-European Aryans, who subsequently spread agriculture into Western Europe and later rode horses into Iran and India.